All right. We are live. What's up, everybody? I get my stuff ready. Hope everybody's been doing well. All right. So, we're live right now. If you're live, or if you're tuned in, drop a comment so we know. This will stay up on our YouTube channel, so you can check it out later. You can watch it. You can see how everything's. Check in, see how everybody's going and what we've been talking about. But if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to our channel. We got a bunch of videos that are going to be coming out. We've already posted a few on there, so check them out after this as well. And also, there is a rumor that season 2 of The Wheel of Misfortune is coming out next week. So stay tuned. Also, if you got some good ideas for things that can go on The Wheel of Misfortune, shoot them our way and let us know. What's up, Zach? What's up, Ashley? Hope y'all are having a great day. I'm missing my bologna sandwiches right now. So, trying to think. Tomorrow we'll be going live on Instagram at 12:30 again, and then Sunday night house groups will be on Zoom. So make sure you check that out. But so today, real quick, I just wanted to talk about this devotional that we've been going through on YouVersion, the cost of following self or Christ. We're through 4 days right now, and so just kind of want to talk through these 4 days what I've gotten from it, what God has kind of been speaking to me. And so early on, it talks about, Abigail, you just woke up. What the world? It is 12:30. Half the day is gone. Half the day is gone. You're just waking up. Man, that is the dream right there. No, I'm just playing. Well, get up. Look at the perfect way to wake up. So, but the cost of following. And so the first parts are talking about counting the cost. So, and it says, a little review. All decisions we make boil down to one thing, and that one thing is, who are you following? And so, are you following? Get the wrist. Okay. Are you following yourself, or are you following Christ? And so, every decision I make, staying up late and waking up at 12:30, or am I going to go help this person out or give this person a call and check in to see how they're doing? All those things boil down to, who am I following? And so, and Jesus is talking about, and a lot of this comes from Luke 14:25 through 35. And as the crowd was following Jesus, and he turned around and said to him, if you want to be my disciple, you must hate everyone else by comparison, your father, your mother, your wife, and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even your own life. Otherwise, you cannot be my disciple. And so that's where all this is coming from. So it's saying, then it goes in to talk about, hey, if you're going to build a house, wouldn't you, before you begin construction, wouldn't you calculate the cost? If you were going to war, wouldn't you first sit down and see if you could defeat the army? And so it's saying you need to count the cost. And so what is the cost of following Jesus? And we've talked about the cost is everything. And that doesn't mean I have to give away everything I have. It doesn't mean that I can't have things, but what it means is I have to be willing to give it up. I got to be willing to give up everything I have and put something to the side and follow Jesus if that's what he's calling me to do. But the cool thing is, he's placed in you passions, desires, and things you enjoy inside of you for a reason. And he doesn't put them there to take things away. But what happens is, if we're putting these passions and desires before him, that's what he's talking about. You got to hate it. You got to put him first and pursue him first. And so it's not an easy thing to do. If it was easy to lay it all down, to give up everything and not put him first, or if it was easy to put him first above the things we enjoy, one, everybody would be doing it, but then two, there would kind of be not a need for him, because it's not easy and we can't do this on our own. And the only way we can do it is through the help of Jesus. And that's what he's here for. And the sooner we realize, and you realize that you need his help to get this done, the better. Because you might be able to do some stuff on your own for a little while, but eventually you're going to fall short and realize I can't do this on my own anymore. And so that's kind of the first 2 days. It talks about counting the cost and adding up. What does it mean to follow Jesus? Are you really willing to give up everything? If that meant your family was going to disown you because they don't agree with it, or you got to get a new set of friends, or maybe this stuff I'm watching isn't the best stuff, isn't the best show on Netflix, or these games, I'm spending too much time on video games. Am I willing to give that up? And that's counting the cost. And so the second part, day 3 and 4, is the question. Let me get it right. I think it's called the question of allegiance. Pull it up right now. The question of allegiance. And so what it says is discipleship is a question of allegiance. Allegiance meaning who am I following? Who am I going to listen to and support? And so it said in day 3, what idols do you have in your life? What lowercase g gods, what lowercase gods do you have? And we at times tend to think that means, some type of spiritual other religion and other things, but really an idol is anything that's taken your time and you're putting in front of God. And could be sports, could be books, it could be movies, it could be games, it could be social media, it could be friends, it could be your family. And that's really what it's saying. Do a self-evaluation. What kind of idols do you have? Do you think and have thoughts of like, man, if I only had this, or if I could just do fill in the blank, these things become idols. And that's what it's after. It's saying we got to rid ourselves of these things. You got to make sure these things are gone, and you got the sole thing in first place at the top is Jesus, is God, and your relationship with him. And that was kind of part 1, the question of allegiance. Part 2, it talked about one way to discover a hidden idol in the corner of your heart is to observe where your thoughts go by default. Meaning, hey, I'm just doing nothing, I'm hanging out. Like, what am I thinking about? I'm riding in a car, I'm on a walk, I'm just doing chores around the house. Where do my thoughts go? And what consumes my time? What dreams, goals, outcomes, those things can tell you say, hey, I don't have an idol, but all day I think about is, from the time I get up, time of going down, is watching this TV show or playing this video game or going and doing this. Then that becomes an idol. And what he's saying, we got to get all of these out of us. We got to rid ourselves of these. And the next thing it says, is there any certain person's approval that you are seeking? Is there a certain group you want to be a part of or accepted by, no matter the cost? Is it important to you how you look to certain people or certain things? And these are all kind of self-evaluations. And that's the cool thing is, we got a lot of time right now by yourself. And so if you're not doing a self-evaluation, you're not evaluating yourself, I really encourage you to, because there's no other better time than what's right now to do that. And so take this time and, evaluate it. And if you see, hey, here's some things I got to work on. Here's some stuff that I've been putting way too big of an emphasis on, or it's consuming my thoughts in my day, and like take it to God and tell him, hey, God, like, I know I've been doing this, but help me not to desire that. Help me to want to seek you first, right? There's a saying, and you'll hear a bunch of the guys, if they've been to Encounter, they say it, it's a good practice to never seek the face of man before you have sought the face of God. And so it's talking about, like, when I get up, if I haven't gone before God in the morning, then I need to do that before I do anything else. Before I pick up my phone and check a text message or call somebody or get on social media, I need to go pray. I need to go read. And that's going to be tough for some of us. Some of us might already be practicing that, but that's what I challenge you. It's Thursday, take now till Sunday and work on that. And so those are the two parts we've gone through, counting the cost and looking at the question of allegiance. You know, where does your allegiance lie? Where does your time lie? So, like I said, this is on YouVersion, the cost of following Self for Christ. It's going to be backwards because of this camera, but you can see that's the picture right there. Get on there. Like I said, we're on day 4. Still trying to figure out. We're going to relaunch YouVersion here in a little bit, and we'll go through this study together. Find me and the youth leaders on YouVersion, and we can get this thing rolling together. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead. We got some cool videos coming. Also, I need suggestions for the Wheel of Misfortune. Rumor is season 2 is coming back, and the youth leaders are going to be the ones spinning the wheel. So you got some cool misfortune punishments to put on there. Put them on there. Send them to us. Let us know. And like I said, keep checking Instagram. We'll be live on Instagram tomorrow at 12:30. Sunday night house groups will be on Zoom. If you got any questions, you can message us, email us, let us know. Yes, there is a rumor that spray tan or self-tan will be on the Wheel of Misfortune. So just watch out. We got about 5 slots filled. We need about 9 more. So we miss you guys. We love you all. Stay connected with us. Message us on Instagram, YouTube, comment, text, email. Let us know how you're doing. If there's anything we can do, let us know. So, out.